I wanted the belt. Hey, Tom Aspinall, I told you, I go for you, you know? You see me today, what me do? I want to break your head like that, like what me doing today.
Congratulations on another win. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Waldo Cortes-Acosta.
Dana White has fired off a savage warning about Tom Aspinall, saying the heavyweight is acting completely out of his mind with the choices he's been making lately. At the same time, Waldo hasn't backed off for a second. He's been trolling Aspinall non-stop. I'm talking full-on clowning, wearing eye patches, bragging about knocking out Aspinall's teammate after an eye poke, and openly mocking the champ all over social media. Now the MMA community is split right down the middle. Did Tom Aspinall actually quit, or was he justified in stopping the fight after getting poked in the eye? To really understand how this rivalry exploded, we have to go back to October 25th, 2025 at UFC 321. That's when Tom Aspinall, the reigning UFC heavyweight champion, stepped in to defend his belt against the lethal French striker Cyril Gane inside the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi.
On in black. Tom Aspinall.
Moving into Aspinall. Oh, nice.
Aspinall goes hot.
Cyril Gane was ranked higher than Tom.
Quick jab from Gane.
I don't love the spinning.
Leaky here early.
Is he scared? The wolf.
Looked like an eye poke there is Gane.
The fight was intensifying as Gane came out strong in the opening round, landing crisp jabs that thrilled the fans, eager to witness this technical battle. But then, disaster struck. Cyril Gane accidentally poked Tom Aspinall in both eyes with only 25 seconds left in the first round. Aspinall immediately signaled to the referee that his vision was impaired. The doctor stepped in, and after a thorough examination, Aspinall admitted he couldn't continue. The fight was officially ruled a no contest. Later, Dana White shared on the Jim Rome show that he was devastated by how the main event ended. Here's where things got controversial. Many fans and fighters debated whether Aspinall should have pushed through the injury. The backlash was intense, with some accusing the champion of taking the easy way out, but the drama was far from over. Enter Waldo Cortes-Acosta, the number 6 ranked heavyweight contender, ready to make the boldest statement of his career. Just 1 week after the Aspinall eye poke controversy, Waldo was set to face ante Delija, who just so happens to be Aspinall's training partner and close friend at UFC Vegas 110 on November 1st.
¿Será tu próxima pelea?
El 1 de noviembre.
¿Contra quién?
La pelea. Me puede poner en el radar también, porque viene el campeón y se enoja. Que me dice, no, después de esta pelea yo quiero pelear con él, porque me rompió mi training partner. Porque así es toda la pelea, un training partner.
Sí, sí, yo te entiendo, así funciona.
Ahora voy yo, ahora quiero romper la cabeza yo.
Now, here's where it gets wild. Early in the fight, Delija accidentally poked Waldo in the eye. Sound familiar? But what happened next stunned everyone. Despite the eye poke, Delija unleashed 12 unanswered strikes on the injured Cortes-Acosta. At first, the referee seemed ready to stop the fight, and Delija's corner began celebrating, thinking victory was theirs. But after a replay review, officials recognized the eye poke and granted Waldo time to recover.
Let's go! Oh, yes! 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 Come on! Come on! Come on!
This is where Waldo truly became a legend. Despite having only 20% vision in his injured eye, Waldo told the doctor, "I don't give a about Xiao," and chose to keep fighting. And what did he do next? Just seconds after the restart, he landed a devastating right hand that knocked Delija out cold. The arena erupted in chaos. Waldo didn't just earn Performance of the Night, he immediately grabbed the mic to call out Tom Aspinall. But he didn't stop at a simple challenge. He made it personal. At the post-fight press conference, Waldo declared, first, he's the champion. Second, he quit because of an eye poke. And third, his training partner, I knocked him out in the first round. So why isn't the fight between me and Tom Aspinall happening?
And we saw it with Neil Magny in Perth. Mark Ratner joins us. Mark, what is going on right now?
It's an inadvertent eye poke.
But it didn't stop there. Waldo took his trolling to another level. He changed his Instagram profile picture to himself wearing an eye patch, a direct jab at Tom Aspinall, who had dressed as a pirate for Halloween just days earlier. The symbolism was brutal. Waldo said in an interview, "I'm a different breed. I was born in the Dominican Republic. Everything there is war. One eye poke. After everything I've been through in my life, this can't stop me. I'm never gonna let a poke in the eye cost me an opportunity that could change my life and my family's future." Now, here's where Waldo's story becomes even more unbelievable. His newborn daughter, born with Down syndrome, had been in the NICU since August. His wife nearly died during childbirth, and despite all of this chaos, stress, and heartbreak, Waldo still fought 3 times between August and November, showing unreal grit and commitment. And if you think Waldo was done making statements, you're wrong. Just 3 weeks after the Delija fight, Waldo accepted another bout on 48 hours notice, flying to Qatar to step in for Sergey Spivak against Shamil Gaziev. This man took an 18-hour flight, cut 12 pounds in a single day, weighed in the moment he landed, and then went out and knocked Gaziev out in just 82 seconds of the first round. And after the win, Waldo kept the pressure on. He walked into the octagon wearing an eye patch again while Bruce Buffer announced his victory. The trolling continued, and this time, his message to Aspinall was even sharper. "Hey, Tom Aspinall, I told you I'm coming for you. You saw what I did today. I want to break your head like that."
I was born in Dominican Republic. Everything is war over there. It's like a war, everything. And the one poke the eye, everything happened in my life. This can stop me. I never leave for the one poke the eye. Try lose one opportunity can change my life.
Dana White just dropped a bombshell that's shaking the boxing world. He's not just throwing shade at Jake Paul anymore. He's calling for the fight to be declared illegal. Yes, you heard that right. The UFC president is demanding that Jake Paul cancel his December 19th showdown with Anthony Joshua in Miami, and his message is as brutal as it gets. For years, Dana has been outspoken, saying Jake Paul only faces retired MMA fighters, smaller opponents, and carefully chosen matchups. He's called Jake a clown, a fraud, and someone who isn't a real boxer. And now, with this fight on the horizon, Dana isn't holding back. The MMA and boxing worlds are buzzing. Everyone is asking, will this fight even happen? Or has Dana drawn a line that Jake can't cross?